All right, welcome Aquarius. I hope the sound is a little bit better on this video. I do appreciate, I really appreciate the technical comments. Let's just get started. I'm not exactly sure what we're about to see. I feel like just going right into the reading, all right? I'm gonna get a number first. We've got a number 9. I'm seeing somebody focusing on something very, very closely. They're also self-reflecting. This could be you or somebody else important to you. Now, we're going to start with some messages, and we will end with some messages, but we're going to take 4, 5, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I feel that this will give us the theme of the reading. All right. Why can't I move on from you? This, this could be you. It could be you, and this could be, this reading could be to assist you in that. I bury myself in work to forget you. The energy I'm getting from this is not you, okay? I mean, you may be doing the same thing, but I feel that's from someone very significant to you. Will you forgive me that one more time if I promise to work on myself? Right. So I feel like this person hasn't done any work on themselves, and it could be why, it could be why you did whatever you did. We now have a number 7. I feel like you have your guards up or boundaries up. All right, let's get started. I feel like we're going to get some answers that and possibly more. I do see Wunjo sitting over here. This is a rune of happiness, extreme happiness, okay? All right, show me what's going on here. What is the theme of this reading? What will we be hearing about, and what is this reading all about? This reading is about a message that you're going to receive. It could be from a Virgo or a Gemini. It could also be something that they told you in the past. It didn't include all of the truth. They may have been attempting to apologize. This person is looking away, though. So I feel like they don't like this communication in the past. Now, there's something else coming out here. I feel like this is your person, and this is something that came at them in the past. Your person was deceived about something. We clarify using the deviant moon. This is more about how your person was deceived. Now, there's a card that does not want to come off the table. And I always find, what is this? Oh, wow. Okay, the energy that I'm getting from this card is something in the past that, so at present, somebody, either you or your person, they do not know about something that somebody did in the past that changed everything. In fact, the reason why things are the way they are right now is because somebody, whoever was turning that bloody wheel, and that person is not supposed to be, this person, this tall person here, is not supposed to be manipulating things. They're not supposed to be, they did something. I feel like they did something manipulative. They're either in this card, the manipulation may have been by telling a lie to your person, or your person may have told a lie to you. But what happened, the effect of it, was that it changed the way that things went. So the reason why things are the way that they are today is because of somebody turning that wheel, whoever that is. That's definitely not you. I feel like it's either your person or somebody else. Now I'll tell you where I think you are. You're right there. And this is right here is what would happen if you knew about what somebody did to manipulate things in the past. Do you see how this person looks shocked? They look surprised. They don't look happy either. And it looks like they don't believe. It's almost like it's so shocking either they don't want to believe that it happened, or they don't believe. There's some reason why it's not believable. Now notice how this is a card of the Wheel of Fortune, so you could be involved with a Sagittarius or a Pisces. However, notice how in the Deviant Moon it looks negative. There's almost like a devil up there. There is a devil, in fact. So I do believe that this reading is about something you don't know, you're about to find out. You may already know through your intuition. So this reading may just be for confirmation purposes. A lot of you are so intuitive. I do get a lot of emails and stuff from you guys saying, I knew it was such and such, and then you'll tell me about why, and I'll look at it. I always find those very fascinating, and your comments. This reading is to confirm something, and I think that the reason why you're watching this reading is because whoever did this, you would never have expected them to do it. And there's a part of you that doesn't want to believe that this person did this. Oh, it could be it could be something that a family member did. It could be something that your person did, or a friend. It's the reason why. Let's just ask, why are you looking so shocked when you find out about this? Or I feel like this is your person contemplating, or somebody contemplating what your reaction would be if you knew, because they may be thinking about telling you. Why would Aquarius be so shocked? Why would they either be shocked or not want to believe, or find it unbelievable? There's 3 coming out. Oh, wow. Whoa. Because it was downright cruel. Somebody tried to force something. I'm about to show you the card, the Major Arcana card of Leo in the Deviant Moon. Now, in the Deviant Moon deck, 2 cards in the Major Arcana swap places. It's bizarre. The 2 cards that swap places are very unusual. There is, you remember that the card of Leo is usually at number 8, right? The Strength card. In this deck, it's at position 11, which is usually where the card of Justice is. So, and usually when that card comes up, it signals to me an injustice. So interesting. I believe that what happened here is somebody forced something. They used physical force, or they just forced something. They forced something. They turned the wheel. They forced that wheel. They were either too impatient or too focused, too attached to a certain outcome that they forced something. I feel like you might be there, that poor little creature there. Here you're just trying to keep your balance. I find this card very hard to look at. But somebody. So what we're going to find out about is who that person is. And for some reason, I feel like that's either your person, or it's a family member or a friend, somebody that normally doesn't come across like this. This is somebody that you love, somebody that you would expect unconditional love from, and look at them. Look at what they did. And look at how it affected you. Now, there's something, oh boy, look what's underneath this. Judgment. So this reading may be important for you to see because, you know, it will, at least you'll know that, you know, you don't have to get back at this person or anything. They are probably right now suffering, you know, some kind of karmic repercussion from this. Card under here wants to come out. Yeah, very bad behavior they exhibited. I believe right over here, I think this is you. I don't even think this is, because I think what's happened here, this is the Nine of Wands. It's Moon in Sagittarius. Normally this card in any deck would be somebody who is either in, you know, expecting to have to fight, or they are very nervous and afraid to make the next move because they've lost so many battles. But in this card, this person is defeated. But it's not just defeat. They're out of energy and they're disappointed. They're disappointed because somebody in the mask, there's somebody didn't show who they really were, or you're realizing that somebody was wearing a mask, you know. And I just feel like that this is you. You know, you do have some spunk left in you. There is still, your torch is still burning, but it's almost like, you know, when you get home, if you have stairs, or if you live in an apartment or a house with stairs, sometimes at the end of the day, you're so exhausted that just the thought of going up the stairs is exhausting. And this is how this person is feeling in this card. But it's because of, I feel that it's because of, you found out about this and realized that it affected you this way, you know, and I feel like you were very kind to this person. Now, what I was going to say about the interesting thing about the card of strength and justice, normally, as I say, strength is at position number 8, justice is at position number 11. In the Deviant Moon, these two cards swap places. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because this here, whatever was forced, whoever used brute force to force something to happen, or force, right here, I mean, it's like this person is inserting something. No, they want you to speak. They're prying your mouth open. There's something. It's like they're angry that you're not fighting, and they're trying to get you angry. This person is trying to force a reaction. Anyway, let's just keep going. Amazing. Now, why did I? Yeah, this person really. Part of the theme of this is that they thought, you know, they look at this. Oh, aren't you cute? Somebody took your kindness for weakness. Thought you looked so mild-mannered and you've been so nice. They thought that they could not give you all the information and withhold this, and that you would just go along with it. No, it's not going to happen. All right, let's get one more split from this deck, and then we'll switch decks to continue the story. Show us more, please. Spirit is telling me to ask a question. Okay, I'm almost afraid. I'm looking, so right now what I want to focus on is that Wheel of Fortune. What we want is information on the event. What did they do to manipulate? So what did they do in the past that affected the outcome, so that it's affected the present moment energy, so it's affected the way that things are right now. So that person might have done something that deprived you of something that was supposed to come your way. That person may have done something that deprived you of a relationship or a house or a car, whatever. You get the idea. So what we want to know is who forced the wheel, what did they do, and who is it, and why? It's a lot of questions. When you guys ask me questions like that, I get angry with you, and here I am doing it. All right, can we have any information in relation to these topics? Any information? Thank you so much, Spirit. Whoa! Guys, you know I don't do reversals. And it's, you know, oh, Tower. Give me one moment. Whoa. All right, so I'm going to tell you what I believe is happening here. In the past, somebody made a ruthless decision to bring something your way. It may have looked friendly, kind, good on the outside. This person may have, seemed, like they were proper, dressed properly. Their demeanor was fine. They seemed kind. You may have thought I do believe that they are in love with you, but they here at the present moment, but right here, they're acting and they're bringing you something. And this person is the same. So this person, this Knight of Cups, you might have been dealing with a Scorpio. This is the Two of Wands, you might be dealing with an Aries. But let me just show you this card in its upright. This is a decision. When it's reversed, it's a ruthless decision. And the Two of Wands is very much associated. The original card, there are so many symbols in the card that it's very much like an old-fashioned ceremony, like, for example, when somebody is knighted or somebody is buying land, claiming land. Sorry, I just had to sneeze. I just had time to mute the camera. So this person it could be a powerful person. They could have money. They may be well respected. They're digging. Something is being dug up. It may be something valuable. This person may have been after something valuable. But they knew in making this ruthless decision, what they knew they were doing was causing someone a tower. They knew it. They intended to do that. But that was covered up. It was covered up. And they were trying to come across as this kind, here, I'll help you, or I'll love you. And they're coming toward you here. There's Aquarius in their boat. I feel like you're moving away. It could have been a Sagittarius. They meant to throw off your balance. Look at the star here. They weren't successful. They're wondering why they weren't successful. Your person is looking back on how somehow their money was invested in this. This was hidden from you. There may have been two people associated with this, and ultimately this may have been their plans for you, but this is, you could be dealing with what they call a distorted masculine here. And I believe you love this person or did love them. There's the Six of Cups. Oh, and look at this. Yeah. So, whoa. Yeah. Okay. This is all making sense. All right. Now, so the person who altered the wheel, I feel, was your person, was someone you were in love with. Whatever they did, it caused a tower. The action was associated with bringing you, it could have been bringing you a cup, bringing you a drink, bringing you on a date, inviting you somewhere. But there was a decision somehow, this decision to do something that might have seemed relatively insignificant. There was something about it that was very dangerous. Oh, and the bloody karmic was right. Oh, the karmic was involved, was right underneath it. Just look at this. That's her energy. If you're wondering what the karmic looks like, that's what she looks like. This person may have gotten some plastic surgery that was botched. I'm seeing that this person might get a lot of plastic surgery. So, like, obviously, I don't think this person is deformed, but I think they're probably very, but for the plastic surgery, they would have been naturally attractive. But I think this person, you can tell if it wasn't plastic surgery, it may be an overdose of Botox or too much gilding the lily. And you can tell when you look at people like that, they sometimes their faces look swollen and something's not right. Something is just not right about the way that they look. Look and talk about plastic surgery and Botox. Have a look at this card. They may have gotten one of those bottom enhancements or something. I am seeing stitches and things, so that it may be beyond the Botox thing. This person may wear a lot of makeup. They may be an esthetician or a hairdresser. They may be in something artistic, drama, or you may be a musician or a painter. I feel like the Aquarius that I'm reading for here is very artistic. I'm seeing a lot of creativity here. I'm also seeing that you're not into these energies. So I don't know how you got involved with this person, but I think you're very unlike this distorted masculine energy. How did this masculine come across to Aquarius? Or, I mean, it could be if you're listening from the masculine Aquarius energy, that Queen of Wands could be your person, and she might have initially seemed very capable and inspiring, and you might have gotten a nasty surprise. How did they first come across to Aquarius? And then we'll piece through and see what they did. So I feel like they weren't showing who they were. They may have had their guards up and refused to ever show you who they were. It's because they didn't want to be judged. The reason why, I mean, they might have been like Jekyll and Hyde here. There were two sides to this person, but as you can see, it's one person there. See the two legs? But this person, I feel like, one of these is the way that you saw them when you first met them, and now they're like, do I even know this person? Maybe we'll get a couple more splits from this deck. So show us what happened then after Aquarius met this person. Bring us chronologically through so we can find out what they did and why they did it. Show me, please. I may have skipped too far into the future. No, just a moment. No, we are at the beginning of your association with this person. We're at the very beginning, because this started at the beginning. This started at the beginning. And right here in this split, you're not in this card. I'll tell you who's in this card. In this card, this innocent person here is your person. And this person, I feel, is either the karmic or somebody. That's the person that spun the wheel. So your person was given some kind of instructions to come at you in a certain way. And I feel here what they're doing. This is an event when they, somebody here is painting a very false picture to your person in the past of either something that you did or what they wanted your person to do to you. And it could be both. And back then, your person was a little bit startled. And what they should have done right there is said no. But I feel like for some reason they were trapped. So this is the 10 of Swords in the Deviant Moon. I mean, obviously this person can't get out and they're being stabbed. It's the 10 of Swords. So it could be Gemini that you're dealing with. It's Sun and Gemini, but here it's almost like it's game over. It was game over before, when it started. Now, why is this person so shocked here? What was your person in the past told to do or told there in that Wheel of Fortune card? Yeah, they were deceived. So they were given complete false picture of who you are from the very beginning. They were instructed to deceive you, and they were deceived about you. No wonder this didn't work. No wonder the present is as it is between you and your person right now. Why did they feel this way toward Aquarius back then? Whoever that is who's instructing your person in the past. Why were they after Aquarius? Why were they targeting Aquarius? What did Aquarius do to raise the ire? You pissed off somebody powerful. You made them think. It may have been in the course of your work, because I'm seeing you in the Two of Pentacles, and this is a powerful person that somehow, now I'm just going to find out what you did, okay? Because I think what you were doing was just your job. What did Aquarius do? So now this is not going to resonate. I'm just asking for an example. What is the general, so for the majority of Aquarius listening to this right now, what kind of thing did they do in the past? You may have just simply walked away from someone, gone to calmer shores. You may have come up with a very creative idea. I knew it. Some of you are very talented. You may paint, draw. You may be a musician. You may also be psychic. The Seven of Cups. This could be someone who plans, someone who dreams, someone who's psychic, someone who can see the future. In this card, just look at this, incredibly talented. It's like a Picasso there. And I'll tell you what happened. Is it either raised your person, this person that you pissed off, either you got them, they were jealous of you, or you just weren't impressed by them and you sailed away and got, did your own thing and did well, and this hurt them, or they felt abandoned by you, or they're very intimidated by your intuition, your artistic ability. Just look at this. I mean, as some readers say, I hear readers say lately, you can't make it up. Well, you can't make this up. You walked away from them. You weren't interested in this person this is what pissed them off. You had you had better things to do. You walked away from somebody. You may have broke their heart. You sailed away and went to peaceful shores because you don't like, it's a waste of your time to be screwing around on that Five of Swords. And you did your own thing. You may have left a job, left a business, left a marriage, and you got happy. You got into your groove. Amazing. So I think what's happening now is most of you, I think, have figured out, that somebody was targeting you. Somebody may have tried to cause some damage to you, but they didn't. Notice how that tower was just an idea and it never happened. So I want to ask one question. Show me, so that for this person that was targeting Aquarius, show me how they're feeling right now. What are they doing? What are they feeling? What's happening? For this person, this miserable person, there's three coming up. One, wow. They're still at it. They're still at their tricks. They're still out for blood. But I think they're miserable. They're stuck. Now they're in a situation where they don't know what's true anymore. They've lied for so long. They don't even know, they don't know the truth. I feel like they may be going bonkers. Literally, they could be going crazy. They're arguing with themselves here. There's only one person there. I feel like a lot of people are angry with them. Yeah, and they're alone as well. Someone didn't take this. Someone ain't taking this person's cup. Look at the full moon there. They've deceived themselves. And here they are. Still, kind of trying to come. Look at the shadows back there. Isn't it spooky? I feel like they could be very paranoid. They could be frightened by their own. This person is up late at night, not sleeping. They may have really bad dreams, when they go to sleep. Yeah, if they're with the karmic. Do these people look happy? And that's what she looks like now. This is what happens when you get too much plastic surgery. Just look how skinny she is. She's probably not maybe she smokes crack or something. God forgive me. God forgive me. God forgive me. But look at her teeth, and her tongue. Look at the clock there. So, what she spent time doing It did not. It did not. And she's growing horns, you know, so she's stayed in that materialistic. They're probably stealing money from each other. Your person looks miserable there. So, shall we get some messages from this person? I'll get one split from another deck as to what's coming up for you, okay? Just let me get, what deck shall we use? I think I'm going to use the, I forget what this deck is called. Sorry guys, I'll put it in the notes, or the description box as they call it. So what's coming up for Aquarius in the very, 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 very near future? Wow. Guys, you're going to love this. So you've got the magician, and you've got the good side of the magician. You're not the trickster magician down there. Look at this guy. That's what the trickster's up to. Very dark energy there. Sorry, guys. Look at him rolling dice. Oh my God, that's like me. Anyway, but you're in this energy here, so you're channeling spirit. You might even be doing a little bit of gardening this spring. You might be working on some roses. Are really hard to grow, aren't they, red roses? But you're going to do it. And you're not using those material things. You're not using the cup or the sword, you know, or the pentacle. They're on the table there. You have your wand and you're looking up to spirit. And because of that, you got your stability. You know, people feel good around you. This could be, if you're, you know, operating from female energy, this is your masculine just waiting for you. What have you been doing? Come on. Aquarius, are you finished your meditation yet? Hang on. It looks fantastic. It looks absolutely fantastic. You know what's funny is, so here's you and here's your person. And I feel like right here is well, your new person. Down here, no, it could be this person. For some of you, the past person may have turned from this nasty thing to this. It's possible. It is possible. But I do feel like if your person refused to, you know, listen to their intuition and refused to tell you the truth, you know, this is where your person and the karmic are right now. They're out of spells. None of their spells worked. They all backfired. They're out of money, and they're out of intuition, and they're not happy. They look miserable. All right, now, so Aquarius, you've got money and spirit, and maybe you're doing meditation, sound meditation or something, or you're just doing, you know, one of those techniques to manifest. Excuse me, guys. We're going to get 2 Moonology messages, and then we're going to get some messages from your person. So I feel like the messages that we're going to get, the messages that we're going to get will be from either the old person ascended or a new person. Because I feel like what you're going to do is, when you find out that information, because I feel like that person who turned the wheel there is definitely associated. If it wasn't your person, they're associated with your person somehow. Guys, this looks amazing. It looks amazing. So you are good enough. I think you've realized, you know, you've come out of this cycle. Full moon in Virgo. Maybe there was a Virgo who didn't feel good enough for you. Maybe that's the person who I feel like this person might stare at you even when you're sleeping. I hate it when people say, "Oh, you look so beautiful when you sleep." I think I look horrible when I'm sleeping. But anyway, look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I feel like you're standing back now and able to look at the bigger picture and say, "Wow, like, I'm glad. I know it was horrible that I went through that, but it, you know, my father always used to say, no one ever kicks a dead dog." So if someone has kicked you, it means that you were doing something good. You were raising somebody's ire. I think right now you've managed to look at it that way and realize, well, if my light, was so intimidating to them, my light must have been awfully bright, and it is. It was, and it is. Now, let's get some messages. I feel like there's a lot of refreshed energy in this reading and this weekend on the whole. So let's get some messages from either your person transformed or this new person. We're going to go from this pile first. Accurate messages, please, from Aquarius's either new person or old person transformed. And we have 2 6s. Isn't that beautiful? So we're going to take 6 and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now let's just see what these 2 messages are, just to get the, just to see if I might be right. I can't stop thinking about you. So this would be if you left the old person behind, or they have not yet pulled their socks up. They're stuck on you. Probably because they didn't. They're probably wondering, why didn't I take Aquarius's advice? I kept a part of my life a secret. No kidding. Yeah. So, I feel like this person withheld the truth for far too long. And, I'll tell you something. I was speaking with one of my friends last night, and we were trying to figure out what is the worst possible thing that someone could do to you. And, both of us have gone through really difficult, challenging things. And we both agreed that withholding a truth from someone, when they've asked for it especially, and when that truth is very relevant to them, we were thinking it probably attracts a lot of bad karma. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hang on, let me make sure that's 1 card. Yeah, it's awfully thick. I'll get some from this deck. I'm going to take 1, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we'll take 3 more from that deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lots of even numbers. All right, let's just look at these. Excuse me. I have anxiety about leaving. Somebody may have to, the person getting karma may have to, they may be forced to leave town or something. And they have anxiety because they're constantly thinking about proposing to you, which is what they should have done probably a very long time ago. Please wait for me. I feel like this person I feel like they have to go somewhere for some reason. Maybe they're going to a rehab or something, or I don't know. I love you. Yeah, now it all comes out. Now this please wait for me. This could be a new person. I still keep looking at your photos that you sent. That's definitely the past person. This person is, this is what happens when you don't honor your feelings. The feelings at some point, you have to feel them. So it's not good to push feelings down, because you're only postponing the feeling. It doesn't just disappear. You can't push it down forever. After I dropped you off, I went to her. This is your past person. I feel like they were up to a lot of tricks. Now, this came up in a personal reading today, and you know what it was? It was her person going to her mother seeking approval to ask my client to marry him. So that could be something really good. I was waiting so long for you to come back. I thought you met someone. So I think that this is the past person, and they're trying now to explain to you, you know, why they screwed up. And I think that, you know, the problem is, if you're cross-watching here, the mistake you made was not simply pick up the phone, call Aquarius, ask them when they're coming back. You know, Aquarius probably went on a hiatus to get a break from your bloody energy. You know, so I feel like they played chicken with you. Maybe they chose somebody else. I'm scared you won't trust me anymore. So I'm just going to speak to the cross-watcher right now. No, they don't trust you. And because not only that, but they extended trust that you didn't deserve for a prolonged period of time. They extended you an enormous amount of slack, and they gave you trust that you didn't earn and didn't deserve. You needn't be scared. You believe they don't trust you anymore. If you want to get that trust back, you must earn it. And that's not done by, you know, sleeping with them or trying to get them into bed. This is the new person. This is the new person. So this person has seen you somewhere. Maybe they saw a picture of you, or maybe they have a, you know, if it wasn't a dress, guys, maybe you were wearing a dress. You know, they've seen you and they really like your style, right? Aquarius, you guys have incredible. My younger sister is an Aquarius, and she could go, when we were teenagers, she could go into a, you know, one of those used clothing stores and spend $8 on an outfit from head to toe and look like something like a runway model. And she's Aquarius. She could, the creativity that you guys have, it's incredible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, let's see what we've got. There's a tidal wave coming down here, so I think I'm going to take this one because it wants to be taken. Okay. Taurus. So now, if you're not dealing with a Taurus, you know what that is? That's a message that stability is coming your way. Sports star. Guys, so some of you could be meeting literally a professional, or some of you may be dating, actually one of you. I can't, you know, I'm not going to breach confidentiality, but one of you is dating a professional football player. I love doing her readings because it's really fun, because I've seen her, you know, her person on television and stuff before. Okay, I leave you before you leave me. This is the past person. What a sin. They just, you know, fear unknown, fear-based thinking. I think, you know, if anything, Aquarius, being involved with this past person, I mean, you pretty much have a degree in psychology, so to speak, now because of this. Yeah, and they're desperate for you to wait for them. We'll get one more message from, see if we can get patience. Some of you will. I feel like, you know, if you can see that they are rolling up their sleeves, pulling up their socks, and putting the work in, you might. But it is rare for Aquarius to extend. You know, you like people to get it right the first time. So we're going to take 3 more. We'll take 4, 6, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to take, oh no, we better do it from the one pile. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to point out 4 of Wands, that's where the Emperor and the Empress come together. 6, you know, is the card of the soulmate, the lovers. 6 of Cups, and 10 is your 10 of Cups. I mean, this couldn't be better, guys. All right, let's see what we have. You are the only one that makes me feel this way. This could be from either the past person, that poor dog. Here he is again. He's dying for a little walk. So maybe you will be going for a walk. This could be either the past or the new person. Okay. This is definitely the past person. I'm coming back soon. Be prepared. Now, for some of you, I feel like this is the person who is spiffing themselves up because they want you to notice the improvement set that they've made. Oh wow, this is so sweet. I don't even know why I left. Yeah. I think we know it was fear, but they're coming back. So that would be for the divine masculine or the divine feminine who actually did do the work or have started to do it and are serious about continuing it. Guys, that was absolutely incredible. All right, let me know if it resonates. Bye.